The frick? Okay. Fellas, it has been a minute. I think it's time we start at ground zero. If you're new here, that's okay, because this is my new first video. Alright. From now, I'm gonna turn my So I'm actually floating. Alright. Always gotta be with the freaking intros. Okay. So, if you're new here, that's perfectly fine. And that's good. I'ma just tell y'all who I am and how stuff is just gonna be, right? But first, let me tell you about one last thing. Dr. P. Okay. Numero uno. My past, or what I used to do. Alright. I started off making gorilla tag videos. Alright. I was one of those, yep. Only dudes who were there were probably my brother. That's kind of it. Check out his channel. He posts really good Christian content. You guys should check him out. I was not really a good person when I posted those. I was gay. That doesn't make me a good person. That's not the factor that made me a good person. But I was gay. That's a lower drop right there. Okay. I would cuss. I would do all kinds of these crazy things. Not as crazy as right now. I think I got a little more crazier now that I'm Christian. Like, we'll get into that. I finally broke out of that when my brother Schmunky introduced me to God and all that. So I decided, hey, I should probably do that. I wasn't doing YouTube by then, but now I am, I guess. But yeah, that was before YouTube. I decided to be Christian. I wasn't crazy about my faith. Not as crazy as I am right now. But he was in my life. I was introduced. Also, before I was gay, I was a little bit Christian, but I didn't actually care. But I got baptized though, so I mean, that's a lower drop, I guess. What else? Where even were we? Okay, yeah. I was introduced to Christianity, but wasn't crazy for it until, like, I don't know when I decided to. I think it was social media. Social media really brought me crazy as a Christian. Like, learning a lot of stuff. Like, I wasn't heavy about the Bible then. I wasn't trying to read it. I kind of just read it as a schedule, but not, like, because I wanted to. Now I want to. I could actually read a little bit right now. But we're here. Y'all can't really see me. Also, wish me a happy birthday. Cause it's like Thursday, January I don't know. Let's check the old machine. 29th. So, birthday was like the 27th, so that's 2 days ago. So wish me a happy birthday. I'm 15 now. So I don't even feel like I'm 15. I still feel like I'm 13. But a lot has happened since I was 13. But we need to get back on our roll of what we were talking about. When I was reading the Bible as a schedule, like slowly I started to become more passionate for it. I started like trying to go to church. Didn't really go out to it because our parents don't really do all of that. So me and my brothers are kind of just out there with that. I usually watch church. I haven't in a minute. Y'all should remind me to do that on Sunday. I'm just playing. I probably will. I hopefully will. But by then I had a girlfriend who wasn't that good of a person. She was lustful. She was hateful. She only was Christian to try and be with me. She didn't try to do anything. And when I was talking to her and first started dating her, she cheated on someone with me. So yeah, I think that's all you guys have to know about her because that's pretty bad. But don't worry, we are broken up now. After a while, it should have happened a long time ago. But you know, that was like, what was I? 8th, like first part of 8th grade. The frick cares? In high school now, trade school. I'm taking culinary classes. I'm actually doing pretty good. I like it. I think after I broke up with her, that's when I started being Christian because she sort of held me back from all that because she wasn't the type to do all of that. So yeah, she kind of just held me back instead of trying to like push me to do better, which you know, it's not really what love is. She's the type of person to think love as like a feeling, but she also said I was gay and that's why I broke up with her. At the time I kind of broke up with her. We were in a situationship. There were many times. When I finally did, she thought it was my dad telling me to, because my dad knew that she wasn't a good person. But no, it was actually me. I wanted her to go, and then she went, and then her boyfriend followed me recently on TikTok. What? Guys, don't. Tried to ask who he was and why he followed me. Still left undelivered, so I mean, I guess we're giving that up. Let's get into the present. All right, I have a girlfriend who is actually we're pretty much at like a year now. That's pretty good. We're not actually at a year. We're at like 10 months. But that's close enough for me to say it. Out of all that, I don't know why she kind of scales it by arguments, but she said we only had like 2 arguments. So let me know if that's good. I think that's pretty good. Hey there, mister, give me some cash. Bro, I've been listening to NERD recently. Bro, Pharrell Williams, man. Like, Piece by Piece. Such a peak movie. Y'all should honestly watch it. Y'all probably gonna call me corny because of that. Bro, if you actually knew me, I'm so much more corny. Look, I have a whole wall of anime action figures, bro. Think I'm corny? That's Hatsune Miku right there. That's like a whole line of Dragon Ball. Here's Mess Toys Scarlet Spider. I can do a review of him right here. This is an amazing figure, but the box broke. Who cares about the box? No one's looking at this boring box, bro. Let's actually open him up right now. I can't contain myself. I'm 17, my name is Bobby James. Bro, look at him. He's so cool. I kept telling my girlfriend, bro. She went to my party when I got this. I was playing with him. Every few seconds, I was like, bro, he's so cool. Bro, y'all gotta aspire to be like this guy. Or, I don't have a picture of Jesus anywhere, but if I did, I would try to be like this guy too. But most importantly, this guy. I'm hearing strange noises. It's the wind. Hey there, mister, give me some cash. Okay, back to the swing of things. The presents. I, like many others, struggle with lust and gooning and watching the hub. So, sorry, my girlfriend just texted me. Little does she know I'm recording the video that she gets to watch. Hey, if you're watching this, I love you. I'm not cutting that out of the video, guys. I don't know. She likes being referenced in the videos, so I mean, this is a good chance. Because I get to talk about her a lot. But yeah, I struggle with that, and have not stopped struggling. I did today. I'm gonna admit it right now. I did today. On Thursday, January 2019, the 29th. But yeah, I did today. Like last week, I was thinking about giving up entirely, stop having faith, which is the worst route, guys. Never get rid of your faith in God. That's like the worst move you could do. Because as long as you're still breathing, God still has a plan. Just because you fell once doesn't mean you have a chance to stand up and rise. I feel pretty risen right now. And it hasn't even been 3 days. Was that a good quote, guys? Y'all better make some banger Vinland Saga edits of me when I'm done with this video. If you're seeing my username as Micahroni right now, genuinely, just ignore that. I accidentally changed it to that. That was my brother who gave me that freaking thing. I was gonna do like the big Micah, but I don't know if I should embrace Micahroni or not, because Micahroni is actually pretty good. What's up, guys? My name is Micahroni. Welcome to whatever game I play. I was going to record on the night of the snowstorm, but because of that, OBS kind of bugged, so I couldn't. I was just gonna play Jujutsu Shenanigans with my brother, but I guess this is a better video. Okay, the present. I don't really have a whole lot of like friends that actually care for me. I have a whole lot of friends who are just there to get a kick out of me, I guess. I don't even have a best friend. I'm kind of, I do have a best friend, I guess, but I'm just, they have their own best friend, and it's not me, so it doesn't really count. That had to get serious out of nowhere. I'm just being honest with you guys. Like, I want us to try and be a little bit close, right? So I'm gonna be honest. Then that gives us a little bit of a connection, right? Makes sense? Okay. Present. I'm a really big fan of Jujutsu Kaisen. I have like some of the manga right here that I got for like my birthday. Ooh, Moon Knight. Don't fall on the Dr. P. It's kind of in order. I have 1, 2, and 3. That's kind of in order. And then I just have a couple of my favorites that I got at like a comic book store. Volume 26 and 19. And then 1, 2, and 3, of course. But yeah, I really like Jujutsu Kaisen a lot. Unfortunately, their action figures are sold like once a millennia, so I mean, I can't really like get the action figures. But I could always play some Jujutsu Shenanigans. That game is pretty good. We need a Dragon Ball JJS game. If you're a Roblox dev and you're somehow watching this, I know my little brother's watching this, you're a Roblox dev. Make a Dragon Ball JJS game. Please. I need one right now. I've also been playing... I really like Mob Psycho as well. Mob Psycho is a really good anime. It's kind of underrated too. Y'all, go watch Mob Psycho. I love it so much. I've been playing Psych Out. Such an underrated Battle Grounds game. It is literally Jujutsu Shenanigans, but Mob Psycho, and a lot high quality. It's not retro the way that freaking Jujutsu Shenanigans does it. I love Psych Out. But it's so underrated. The best player has only 200 kills. I have like 500 in Jujutsu Shenanigans, and I'm not even the I'm not even the best player in the game. If you can't tell, I like Jujutsu Shenanigans. I also really like, oh shoot, the present's giving me so many opportunities to talk about nerdy stuff. I have to just let go everything. Also, because it's Thursday, I watched the new Jujutsu Kaisen episode, the one with where we get introduced to Hikari and Yaga dying, but I didn't really like Yaga anyway. So I mean, that's alright, but he was a good guy, so it's hard to see him go, even though I read it in the manga. So yeah, it was actually really cool. They animated it really well. It looked rotoscoped when, like, y'all noticed that? When Hikari and Yuji were talking in that one, like, camera angle that lasted, like, the entire time. It looked rotoscoped a lot of the time. I kind of like that. I like how they've been doing that. It looks like a lot more smoother than, like, Season 1 and Season 2. Season 2 was really good. Mahoraga versus Sukuna. Really good fight. And Sukuna versus Jogo. And Sukuna just doing everything. If there's going to be a Season 4, and it's Heian era Sukuna, it's just like pure fighting. It's going to be so peak. And it's going to be peak when Higurama finally shows up. Y'all have no idea. What was I even talking about? Right. I was gonna say, I've been getting into kinda Source Filmmaker only because of those Five Nights at Freddy's models that Vivapop made. Show up a picture. FNAF 1, 2, and 3. FNAF 3, the models look freaking amazing. I don't know how they did it. I suck at animation, so all I do is kind of pose them around. Because I'm good at posing and I'm good at action figures. It's kind of just digital action figures for what I do. But that's okay too. I like the comic art style that they do for it. How vibrant they are. I think that's really freaking cool. And once they make a FNAF 4 model, bro, that's about to look absolutely freaking insane. I'm about to hop on that faster than anything. I also watched the Chainsaw Man Rise arc, and I read all of the manga, which I regret doing because Act 2 is garbage. I hate Act 2 so much. They messed it up. If you're reading Chainsaw Man, the manga currently, only read Act 1. I'm telling you right now, it'll be so worth it if you just don't read Act 2. Honestly, bro. Hey there, mister. Apparently there's protesting tomorrow. That like is against ICE, where people are not going to work or doing any of that, like school. So my dad was like, hey, if you don't want to go to school to do this protest thingy, that's fine. And I'd be like, no, this is what I said. I mean, I'd be down, but I have a practical exam in culinary. The practical is basically just baking banana bread. It was actually really chaotic because everyone was looking for the ingredients, bro. All I need is more bananas. We ran out of bananas. How do you do that? And we ran out of butter in that one container, but we have more butter. I kind of just used it by the pound. Like, they have, oh, that hurt. What the frick? They have sticks of it, but they're by like the pound. They're not normal sticks. It said like one stick or like 115 grams or like 2 cups. But they did it by the pound as a stick, and I'm not doing a pound stick of butter. Not doing that. Also, shout out to my girlfriend for buying me actual pants. I would have been wearing pajama pants because I was a bum like before my birthday. And she got me a whole case of Dr. Pepper. I love it. I love Dr. Pepper. I also have an Instagram. I kind of post action figure stuff there. So if you want to see me post action figures, just go down to my Instagram. It's just Cashy, because I didn't change it to Micahroni yet. I will probably change it to Micahroni after, what time is it? 6:46. We got some time to chat. Let's oh, I don't know if I'm able to disclose her name. I'm gonna keep saying my girlfriend just in case. Actually, I don't think she would care. I'm not gonna risk it. Let's talk about my girlfriend. We met, or officially started dating, on April 6th. We actually met like way before that because we agreed to taking a lot of time. A lot of time to just be friends and talk to each other, make sure that we're actually the one before we start dating. So it was like way before that. Like April 6th, it was way before that. Wait. What was that? What was that? What was that? Law of 3, I can't say it again. Anyway, we met like way before that to just be friends and talk. We actually like I actually said I love you before we started dating, but she didn't care. She didn't care. She got happy. Um, but all of those messages are gone because I got a new phone. Because I broke it. Because I got angry. I'm telling people I got angry at Clash Royale, but that's a lie. I gooned. Again! That's mostly the reason why I'm not okay. That's the biggest thing that'll make me mad is lust, and not really like anything else. If I get mad at you or use the angry emoji, I'm totally joking. I'm not mad at anyone that I'm talking to. If you meet me in person, I'm a shy fella. I don't do people that I don't recognize. Like, if you were to meet me, obviously I'm not. I only have like 100 subs. I'm not. I can't go that far to be recognized. I mean, who knows? I might get recognized by my brother later. But, you know. Wait, can I show you guys something? Normal box of Lucky Charms, right? Boom. Headphones. What? I got this in the blizzarding cold of below zero. And guess what? I was with my girlfriend. And I don't know why, but she kept wanting to stop when we were walking back from the commons. So, like, oh my goodness, Brady. We could have been way home, but she decided to be cold and stop. I was cold too, so I guess that's okay. But I was not planning on stopping. I wanted to go home. Hey there, mister, give me some cash. Oh, wait. One last thing. Nah. Never mind. Anyway. Because that's what they call the honeymoon stage, everything was fine and dandy. But you could tell it was not the honeymoon stage after my lust problem happened at like shortly after we started dating. That's when it first happened, and I decided to tell her. I guess, but people say it's good to have a buddy to help you. So I guess she's my buddy to help. And that's okay. She does a good job, even though she doesn't think she does. She actually really does. She says these things that are really wise. She used to go through the same kind of struggle as I did, but she made a promise, and she did really not good things to stop. I don't know if I should have said that. I don't know. But she just made a promise. I made so many promises, even pinky promises. Yeah, pinky promises, and I broke those. So, I've been letting myself down a little bit. Wait, I was silent. I've been letting myself down a little bit. Not anyone else, just me. I'm actually gonna take a break from my phone on Monday for like a week because I can't even go like 2 days without gooning. I really want to go like a week, so I'm gonna try and get off my phone for a week because I get tempted to watch The Hub, and that leads to the actual like, you know. If you're struggling with the same deal, you probably know what I'm talking about. Okay, we're good. I've been talking all over the place. That's kind of how I am, though. Y'all probably don't care. And what else? When that happened, she would like. When that happened, when we started dating, she would get upset by it, of course. But I don't know if she gets tempted how I do, or if she got tempted how I do. When I get tempted, it's so hard to just not do it. I don't, like, yeah, I try hard, but it feels like impossible. And I keep my faith. I do everything I'm supposed to. I keep him in my life. I make people smile. I don't usually get it in return. Who cares if I get it in return or not? We completely drifted away from talking about my girlfriend. Let's continue talking about my girlfriend. Okay, we were in 8th grade, the second half of 8th grade, not the first part where all the crazy stuff happened, but on like the second part. We were really embarrassed of talking to each other, of course, because that's just how it goes. Usually, like even on our first hangout, I wanted to show her Whiplash, if you know Whiplash. Didn't really go that well. Actually, it did go pretty well. I don't know why I said that. Whiplash is really good. But she sat like super, like mega far away from me. Kind of laughed at her for it. That's okay, I guess. Whoa. What time is it? I feel tired. It's 7 o'clock, and this recording has been going for 33 minutes. Okay. I think everything changed when we go to school in the morning. We have to go into the auditorium to wait for like the official bell to ring so we can go to class. I think that's how all schools does it, but in cases if yours doesn't, that's how it goes. I think everything changed about like being awkward and stuff once we started FaceTiming a lot more, and I started saying hi to her and sitting next to her in the mornings. You know, I'm the Riz guy. I like to apologize. Anyway, I'm probably gonna cut out so much of the I'm saying. I want to watch Piece by Piece right now. Whoa! That was a good one. If you watch my old horror videos, the ones that I deleted, when I had a face cam, I had long hair, like down to here, because I wanted to look different from everyone else because I was Christian. But then I learned I should just be open about my faith more. So, bang, there it all went. And I actually look really good. In my opinion, if you think I'm chopped, that's okay. Should I stop there? No, we're not done talking about my girlfriend. I don't really remember a whole lot of the past because I suck at remembering stuff. And my girlfriend's probably just thinking like, oh my gosh, you hate me so much, bro. You actually want me to die. She says that a lot. That's not true. It's not true. Think you're so funny saying that? No. I don't hate you. I don't want you to die. I didn't even remember our first kiss all that much. It's kind of foggy. If I say that right now, it's gonna be so random. So let's end that and start a new thing. I am a diabetic. So I should not be drinking this right now. Actually, I could. I just forgot the dose for it. Let's do that real quick so we don't die. If you don't know what diabetes is, you actually probably do, but you don't have my version of it. You're looking at me and you're being like, wait, this guy isn't overweight, and you're right, I'm not. But that's a different kind of diabetes, type 2, where you get overweight and your body decides to stop working. I have type 1 where my pancreas stops working and decides to kill itself. So now I have to be a pancreas for myself pretty much and regulate my blood sugar. You don't know what blood sugar is because your pancreas already manages that for you. My insulin, you don't know what insulin is, but your pancreas does it for you. It's a lot of needles. My girlfriend is afraid of needles, so if we get married one day, she's gonna have a whole heck of a crazy time trying to put my sensor on, because you need a buddy to do that, and it's one big needle. Since I practically grew up with needles, I'm not really afraid of them. My girlfriend cries at like the thought of one, which is okay because I'm afraid of spiders and I like Spider-Man. Oh my gosh, the irony. Wait. Somebody dating a diabetic, which has to do with needles. But someone who's afraid of needles dating a diabetic, which has a lot to do with needles. That's ironic. Somebody who's afraid of spiders liking Spider-Man. That's ironic. Oh my gosh, I'm telling my English teacher that and I'm getting a free Jolly Rancher. Oh my gosh. Check my community post if I actually get that Jolly Rancher. Even if I even remember that irony. Is that a coincidence though? Because if it's a coincidence, I don't get that candy. Nah, I'm getting that candy. I feel like talking about culinary. So, how our school does it is there's 2 stages of picking your shop. That's what they call it. They call it shops for your like job learning thingamajig. There's a lot of them. I'll just name a couple. Masonry, carpentry, electrical, collision repair, automotive, health tech, architecture, robotics, culinary, the one I'm in. I'm pretty sure all of them, if I remember right. No, there's hairdressing. There's a lot. Probably something you would like. how you select a shop is you gotta go through a thing called 2-day, where you do every single shop for 2 days. No. I worded that wrong. You take 2 days to do every shop to get like a brief description on what it is and how it works and how it's gonna go. 4-day is after 2-day, where you pick your top 3 choices of what you liked the most, so you can really get to the nitty gritty and like learn stuff about those shops to see the one you actually want. And then when that's done, you do your final top 3, which is usually just your top 3 you did for 4-day, and you see which one you get. I got my top choice, which was culinary. Darius, my brother, I'm pretty sure got his second choice. I don't know what culinary was, but he didn't have enough grade, or no, his grade wasn't good enough to like get into the shop. It kind of does matter on grades. Not really for culinary, because nobody actually really wanted culinary this year, which that's okay. Yes. So what we did in 2-day is we made cookies and soft rolls, which were actually fire. For 4-day, we made chicken noodle soup, which was also fire. I got to learn how to cut vegetables, so I now know how to cut vegetables. The next thing we did is we made cupcakes. We made our own cupcakes, and we made our own frosting, and we made our own batter for it, and we made our own gummies. We put gummies on them. My idea was actually pretty fire. Dang it, I don't remember what I did. Dang it, I don't remember. Oh! Strawberries and cream, I think it was. The gummy was the strawberry, and the cream was the frosting. And they were actually pretty good. I shared it with some people. And, and yeah. The last thing we did was we simulated a restaurant, because we also have a dining area, which is also a restaurant inside the school. I'll get into that, but it's just a restaurant in the school. But I'll get into that. It was a taco thing. It was like simulating a taco restaurant. And I didn't actually get to be a server. I only got to be a cook and a customer. So, yeah. What we're doing in the final shop, like in culinary, just what we're doing right now, is doing the breakfast orders. We make like egg sandwiches for people. The egg sandwiches are actually so good. I literally, when we did it for like practice, I burnt everything. I burnt every single thing I put on the grill. I burnt the egg. No, I didn't burn the egg, but I burnt the bacon and I burnt the bun, and it was still good. And I forgot salt and pepper on the egg, and it was still good. And I dropped my top bun on the floor, and it was still good. The practical for the banana bread is actually going to be so fire. I should probably wrap this up and say thank you for watching. This is probably going to be uncut, maybe a little bit unedited, maybe with some Minecraft music in the background, just to set the mood. And, you know, I hope you have enjoyed my return. I'm not going to be like a deadbeat dad. I probably am. I have school, and I can only like use the PC to record on weekends. So I'll try to make enough time for you guys, but just know if I don't post, that's either I didn't get enough time to do so, I didn't have an idea, and busy with school, hanging out with my girlfriend. Because I also do that on the weekends. It's like the only time we could. We're actually hanging out on Saturday, and I plan on recording Sunday for you guys. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment whatever you guys like, because this is a safe space right here. Just comment whatever you like, but I need you to remember, I love you, God loves you, and nobody in this entire world deserves to get hurt. Micahroni, out. Should that really be it? Yeah, Micahroni, out.